Alright guys, here's everything unwrapped, and I gotta say, in hand looks really good to me. I'm really liking this. Here's something really cool about the bust stand that you get. Now this is a very nice heft and significant weight. The design language matches the grooves in the armor. Very nice, a very nice QS logo right here, just super cool. Really nice. And you have your spare neck piece. This keys in here, and then your extra head stand goes on top. So overall, I like it. The hands, I think they're really well painted. I mean, so the hands are really well sculpted. The skin tone could use a little bit more gradation on shading maybe, but I don't have a problem with this. This is for what you're paying Queen Studios quality. I mean, if you want to be super nitpicky, this stuff could be a little bit better, but I don't think you should nitpick. I don't think it's worth nitpicking. This is, for the price, this is pretty damn good. I like the tech. Yeah, there's this really nice texturing on these this hand wristbands. Gauntlet is nice, very nice gradation on the shadows. There's like blues matching with the silvers, with the gold and the whites to get the reflective. It's cool. This is good. Same with the other one, the inside gauntlet. Yeah, I really don't think you can nitpick this. Well, I'm sure somebody will, but I'm really fine with it. These wings are the reason why I bought this. I think this is absolutely beautiful. You're never going to see another Wonder Woman piece with the wings fully extended. You're just not. I mean, you can't do it in 1/3. It'd be too hard to do it in half for sure. So I'm in hand right now. I'm really liking that I got this. These wings are not heavy, thank goodness. They're very beautifully painted, I think. Her body, the pose is very nice. I got this because I already missed out on the J&D version and I wasn't going to go back in time and backtrack. But this, guys, J&D is, well, in pictures, is a little more deep yellow, and this is more like a matte gold, but I think it's beautiful. I am absolutely in love with this head sculpt. This is very much Gal, and I am very glad I got this premium version. I almost bought the regular and skipped out on this. So I have to softbox this on her, and honestly, this thing looks so much better in person this time. I mean, the lighting is hitting it, and because it's polystone, it's casting a reflection that makes everything a little bit washed, but in person there's a lot of beautiful shading and texturing in the skin tone. It's not translating on camera. It just looks so much better in person. Now we have the mask, well, the helmeted portrait, which I think it's, yeah, I mean, you would be fine with just the regular, but I'm really glad I got the deluxe. They both look spot on, by the way, and honestly, again, I have the softbox this on here, and what it's doing is it's popping out it's brightening the highlights and it's muting the shadows, but if you see this in hand, the shadow detail on the skin tone and the texture for polystone in quarter scale, it's really good, like really good. If I were to nitpick, the eyebrows, you know, are a little funky, but yeah, no, they look better in person. For whatever reason, the camera's making them thicker than they actually are in person. So this is great, man. Let's see, we have this piece that connects to the base. Fits with the design language of the armor, so I like it. Alright guys, let's go into assembly. My base has some weird white schmutz on it. Over here it looks like, I don't know if it's paint or glue that didn't dry properly. or paint fading, you can't quite tell. You're only going to see it up close, so I don't know if you can even see it from here, but it's alright, I'm not really going to bother too much about it. This is 10184, it is 8847 and 1000. Okay, there you go. Magnets are not very strong in the hands though, but they'll hold. Okay. That's a huge problem. So this hair will not go on with the wings on. I tested this yesterday, but I didn't have the wings on. Alright, I'm gonna have to end this here because it's not gonna go on. Alright guys, so you're gonna notice a little bit of a different format in this video this time. I've been going through YouTube analytics and you're realizing, you know what, I'm just gonna in general trim these videos down just to see if I can condense them. Anyway, let me give you my thoughts on this piece. So this is the Queen Studios Wonder Woman 84, and honestly this piece I've been on the fence several times. Like, I didn't want to have more than one of the same character. Now I'm on another kick where I like the character in their different outfits, so there you go. But anyway, my buddy Ben from Cosmic Chase, he had a few left in the warehouse after all is said and done and all the orders have been sent out. And so I was like, you know what? I did have an issue with both portraits when they arrived. I actually made a video on how to use a hairdryer to fix these situations. I'm gonna link it in the card up there, so check that out. But none of this was Ben's fault in any way. This was just regular shipping shenanigans from being in the container too long. You're really not gonna get this outfit. I mean, first of all, a lot of people hated the movie, but you're really not gonna get this outfit with the full wingspan spread out. Again, you're just not. The 1/3 J&D is beautiful, but doesn't have the wings. Queen is eventually doing a half-scale version of this, but you know, they may do a condensed wings, but there's no way they're going to do as fully spread wings. I really love the way they sculpted these wingspans. So they're a little bit fragile, but they're light and they don't weigh the stat. They don't, you know, offset the balance of the statue too much. I have to give huge props to the portrait and to what Queen was able to accomplish in polystone. On this portrait here, and this is on both of the sculpted portraits, like you can see the pores on her skin. It's really, really well done. Just how awesome the paint job was for a quarter steel polystone piece. I mean, I'm not going to compare it against a silicone piece. It's not going to match up. But for what they were able to accomplish, this is just really, really well done, and I'm very, very impressed. I've got soft boxes on this, and I still cannot really capture the essence of how good this portrait is. Like seeing it in hand under the naked eye versus through the lens is so different. My limitation is I'm just shooting off of my Google Pixel, and I'm not using like a pro camera, like my full Canon rig with a, you know, a decently fast lens and none of that. So I can't control bokeh and manual exposure and a lot of things that I need to control to capture this accurately. What all these phone cameras do with software, no matter what you do, the AI washes the light so you don't see the shadow gradation in this portrait, which is really what's amazing about this piece. Honestly, this is one of those pieces where I will say you really need to get the premium version or the deluxe, whatever it's called, so you get both portraits, because the helmet is pretty good. I already put it away. This is just so much better. If I had to go with just one company moving forward, I am definitely sold on Queen. The movie stuff is what really brings all this to life for me. I honestly really have come to notice I don't really give a shit about the comic stuff like at all, and it's really the movie stuff that's what I love. So anyway, this is my review of Queen Studios Wonder Woman 84. I'll say like, subscribe, come and go away, however you want to do it. I'm Pink for Pink Collectibles. We'll see you guys in the next video.